Docritician!
Hey YouTube, Docritician84 here, and I thought I'd talk about my upload schedule throughout the rest of October. So, as you may have noticed, I'm not uploading as many videos from the Endurance and Ultimate Championship as I was throughout September. I've managed to even it out a lot more, so that now I'm uploading one Ultimate Championship match per day, as well as, well, I've already been doing this anyway, one Endurance part per day, and of course that's already ended, and I'm currently in the process of uploading that Gauntlet Challenge with Gamer Central. I've also done like a bonus mini Endurance with Matt and Alison Welch. That'll be uploaded later on. In fact, I've scheduled pretty much everything. I love the scheduling system, it's very handy. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. And then after that there's another Gauntlet Challenge with Matt and Alison Welch, which at the time of recording we filmed last night, but I just haven't uploaded it yet. But it'll get there, and it's basically between 5 current format decks each. Yeah, everything will be explained in the intro once it's uploaded. So yeah, I can pretty much just go back to uploading the content I regularly upload. But I'm still going to try not to go too crazy at the moment, and maybe even still upload several games to Team Sorcerers mainly. We'll just see how it goes. So that's basically going to be it, and I also wanted to talk about my schedule for game nights, both at Tabletop Republic and Dead Universe Comics. So yeah, now that I've retired from tournaments for good, it means I'm just hardly ever going to come down on a Monday. Regarding Mondays, I'm only going to come like once a month, like when it's the casual nights. Because quite frankly, I don't want to play in another current format tournament for as long as I live. Like I said, those more casual tournaments don't really appeal to me. I mean, you would think they would, but if Volcanics, something with Christia and that Nordic deck with the adventure engine is going to be played, I don't really see the point. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like Nordics, but I'm not a fan of the adventure package. Like, I absolutely fucking hate Wandering Griffin Rider. It's another of those cards that I'm sick of seeing in almost every deck. It's such a bullshit, unfair card. I wish it didn't exist. So yeah, I don't really see the point if either my stuff's going to get negated, or I'm going to have my stuff, monsters destroyed, like on my turn, by the combination of Blaze Accelerator Reload and Scattershot, or have my life points burnt a lot by Volcanic Emperor. There's literally no point. Otherwise, I would have happily played the following decks in those tournaments, because I still want to win something with all of these decks before retiring almost all of them. Cats, which is like the only one on this list I'm going to keep forever. Summon Skull, Fish, Legendary Knight, Normal Pendulum, Card, Gagaga, and Jinzo. So yeah, honestly, I feel like it's just easier to generally win Dead Universe Comics Yu-Gi-Oh! Royal Rumbles than a tournament. It is frustrating that the other week I didn't win any Royals with Gagagas and Jinzo. I mean, I probably could have won with Jinzo if I didn't make the mistake of making Beatrice instead of Photon Strike Bouncer. If I made Bouncer, then Tri-Brigade Omen wouldn't have just outright ruined me. Anyway, I also plan to sometimes go to TTR on a Wednesday, like if there's either a GOAT format tournament or Yu-Gi-Oh! 2.5. I've never played in a Yu-Gi-Oh! 2.5 tournament before, so I would like to give those a go and see what kind of decks are being played. Then again, knowing my luck, there'll still be something really annoying that I don't like playing against. Although, as far as I can tell, none of the usual meta decks are allowed. I'm just trying to pull up the ban list for 2.5 to find where it is. So yeah, that'll be something. Oh, here we are. Yeah, for those who aren't familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! 2.5 tournaments, it's a different kind of format. It says right here, decks fully banned: Kashtira, Sprite, Tearlament, Super Heavy Samurais, Labyrinth, Flunderies, Mathmech, Rika, Bestials, Rockets. Kind of a shame about Rockets because I do like those, although obviously it's because of Dragon Link, so I can understand. Yeah, that deck just gave Rockets a bad name, I think. Pearly, Punk, Gold Pride, Marine Cess, Runic, Exosister, Drytron, Unchained, Dark World, Branded, Inferno Ball, ABC, Rescue Ace, Chimera, Sword Soul, and King's Sarcophagus. That would be the new Horus monsters. Extra deck cards banned: Axis Kotalk, Baron de Fleur, Superstar Slayer, Dyphon Sky Crisis. Isn't that meant to be the dark version of Zeus? Appaloosa, Zeus, Abyss Dweller, Baguska, Borrelode Savage Dragon, Junk Speeder, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, King Calamity, Chaos Angel, DPE, Son of Adon Dryas, Isolde, Two Tails of the Noble Knights, Mirror Jade, Ark Rebellion, Xyz Dragon, Dragoon, and SP Little Knight. That's one I'm not too familiar with. And single cards banned: Dimension Shifter, Evenly Matched Lightning Storm, Forbidden Droplet, Wandering Griffin Rider, Eradicator Epidemic Virus, Nibiru, Visa Starfrost, Pot of Prosperity, Superpoly, Dimension Barrier, Dimensional Barrier I should say, Anti-Spell, Rivalry, Doesn't Match, There Can Be Only One, Morphtronic Telephone. Apparently there's some kind of FTK with that card, but I don't know what it is. If anyone knows what that FTK with Telephone is, tell me about it in the comments section down below. Regeki, Summon Limit, Dark Contract with Eternal Darkness, Skill Drain, Triple Tactics Thrust, and Triple Tactics Talent. So yeah, that is a good sign. Yeah, I'm excited to give that a go. Now, if I remember the schedule correctly, I think there's GOAT on the 18th of this month. We should have properly prepared this beforehand, but then again, you know what channel you're on. Yeah, 18th is GOAT, and the 25th is tier 2.5. So I'm debating whether or not to go to that, because here's the thing. Although I do want to play in those tournaments, I'm just more keen to win Royal Rumbles with those 8 decks that I mentioned earlier. Cat, Summon, Skullfish, Legendary Knight, Normal Pendulum Card, Gagaga and Jinzo. That means a lot more to me at the moment. I don't know, it's going to be tricky. And so will this coming Wednesday. Now here's the thing about this coming Wednesday. I'm going to be spending some bonus time with Emma later on in the week, which will mean going over there on Wednesday evening. So what I'm planning to do is still go to game night, but I'd have to leave early so I can get on a train and then just go straight there, which will mean travelling as light as possible, so I can move quickly between stations and ticket barriers and stuff. But based on how I've planned the journey, I'd only be able to stick around at game night for an hour. So yeah, George and Cal, if you guys are watching and you're going this coming Wednesday, if it's alright with you guys, I'd like to just do some Royal Rumbles over the course of that hour before I have to go. I doubt we'll get loads in, maybe 1 or 2. Depending on how it goes, I'm aiming to do as many as possible before I have to shoot off. But as for the 18th and 25th, it's annoying that they tie into game nights at Dead Uni. So I'm not quite sure what to do there. If I go, it'll mean missing 2 more game nights. And then after that will be the 1st of November, and I won't be able to attend at that point because that day is me and Emma's 2-year anniversary, and we've got some plans for that day as well, and of course that's going to be a really big deal for me, mainly because I've never had a 2-year anniversary with a romantic partner before, and of course it's an anniversary since we got together, so it's like a very special day for us. So that's going to be more important to me than going to any game nights. So yeah, that being the case, so when I do that, and if I do Goten 2.5, it's going to mean I'm going to miss out on 3 game night sessions, and I won't be able to fully attend game night at Dead Uni until the 8th of November, which is a month away. Yikes. There's got to be something else I can enter those 8 decks with and try and win something with. I guess 2.5 might be a good opportunity. Of course, I know I'd have a better chance in the more casual tournaments, but there's no guarantee that I'd actually win the events. That's the thing. Whereas with Royal Rumbles, I can keep trying again and again several times in a row, Of course, knowing my luck, I'll probably end up scrubbing out, since I've had the worst luck ever on my recent tournament return. I mean, maybe I'd have done better if I used any of my more superior decks, but who knows. So yeah, if I do go to the 2.5 event, I'll have to carefully decide which of those 8 decks to use. Right, if I like it and stick with it, then I'll play through the rest of them, and then of course alternate between Dark Magician Elemental Heroes and Rainbow Neos. Yeah, even if it means there are cards I have in those decks that I won't be able to play. Super Poly and Regeki, which is kind of frustrating, since I play Regeki in pretty much every deck I have, and Super Poly in, well, almost all my hero decks. So I can find something else to use. I don't actually think I've got this sold in my Rainbow Neos deck anymore, but I need to double check actually. No, I don't play it anymore. That's alright. It was only put in there anyway for Master Rule 4. I don't know, it's tricky. But hey, at least if I do play in GOAT format tournaments in 2.5, it does potentially mean there's still a chance I can get pitted against Jude, and maybe actually achieve that goal of defeating him once and for all. Yeah, it's tough. Playing GOAT in 2.5 or playing loads of Raw Rumbles and win with those 8 decks. It's a tough decision, very tough decision. Then again, I wonder if there's a way that I can use like all 8 of these decks at once and play them in a royale. Obviously I'd only be allowed to use one field and still have 8 life points, 8,000 life points, just to make it fair. I mean, maybe that's something I can arrange. I mean, I can always ask George and Cal if that's okay. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, that's mainly what I wanted to talk about. Just my upload schedule throughout October and my game night schedule. There is also an announcement I might make about my regular game nights on Wednesdays, but I'll probably talk about that another time. So yeah, thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Magician YouTube channel.